Erik, had Riley just addressed the Chris Bosh issue, saying he does not expect Chris back with the Miami Heat. Um, does that make things more definitive for you or easier in that there might not be now necessarily have to be plan A and plan B? And how are you moving forward over Pat's statement that he believes Chris's Heat career is over?
Uh, this business is tough. The personal relationships and the things that happen that you can't control. Everybody knows how much CB means to me and his family. I love CB dearly. Um, it was tough to watch CB and his family go through this the last couple years. Um, your heart just goes out to him. And CB and I have had a different bond, a player coach. CB is always the guy that I would go to, especially on those championship teams. I just really always trusted his perspective. My love for him and his family won't change. In terms of does it give it more clarity going into camp? So plan A, plan B, plan C, plan D, there's going to continue to be those. That's what this profession is. So I have clarity of who's going down to the Bahamas for camp. I'm going to prepare for this group right now. But there's going to continue to be changes, hopefully not as big of an impact as this, but I'll be open-minded to however the course of this team will change. But in terms of my mindset as the head coach of this basketball team, the other 19 players that are going to training camp, my focus will be on them. But that does not take away from my feelings for CB.
Spo, just from having this roster to study over the last couple months, things which you like about this team, things which you think this team will do well.
Well, I like the fact that we have some key guys coming back, and I think a lot of people are focusing on who's left and who's not here. But we were able to bring back a very talented young core of players that we think fit the Miami Heat fabric, the type of players that we like to go to battle with. We added some young, exciting, athletic talent. We've added shooting to this roster. We've added guys that we think can develop in our system as defenders. So it's a young, athletic team that I think the fans can feel hope and excitement for, but also for our coaching staff. I'm probably as curious as everybody else about this team and how we can put it together. That's our job to figure that out. But training camp and preseason will be critical this year. There's going to be a lot of evaluation. There's going to be a lot of observation. There's going to be a lot of testing. I can't say right now definitively on how it's going to look. I'll probably be doing more evaluation and observation in this training camp preseason than any other training camp that I've had before, at least in the recent in our recent history. So I'm looking forward to it. It's a different challenge. The one thing you can't become in this profession is stale. And that's what I love about this profession so much is there's new challenges to embark every single year. It's different. This is a big challenge. There are some changes, but we have also some things to feel very encouraged about moving forward.
Erik, whenever you talk to Goran about running, he becomes aglow as if finally I'm freed maybe from shackles he believed at least. We always hear you coming into seasons and we see you gesticulating on the sidelines. That's sort of what you want also. But could this be sort of the unleashing, maybe without Dwayne's superb half-court game, Chris's superb half-court game, that might even be more of the direction going forward now?
We'll see. I think it'll be an exciting team for fans to watch. I think the thing about Goran, so much is only made about Goran and pace of play. He's become so much more of a player, and I think he proved that during that final stretch run of the regular season and into the playoffs. What he proved is he can be a winning player in the playoffs with a big role when a lot is expected of him. You have to be able to play a lot of different styles in this league. You have to have versatility. And when you get into the playoffs, you have to be able to play multiple styles of basketball. Now, we are going to try to maximize and leverage the strengths of this team. One of the biggest strengths of Gorn is his aggressiveness in the open court. We fully plan on trying to maximize that. And I'm open-minded to see where the rest of the roster will be in terms of the speed and quickness of play going up the court. I'm not making any declarations of our pace, but you saw how we played those final 3 months of the season. You can probably expect something similar to that. We will not compromise at all the defense, but we think our defense, if it's committed and impactful, can actually help that style of basketball.
Coach, what's the next step in your eyes for Hassan on and off the court, in this new role where he's going to be a focal point of the offense?
He's shown great perseverance and a chip on his shoulder, and he's had it for so long now that I think that's become who he is. That's a great quality to have that. So I don't think that'll change. It'll just be on to the next challenge. So he's proven great perseverance to work his way back into this league, to make it with an organization that values what he brings, to be able to really have an impact. The last 2 years coming out of nowhere, but then to help a team get back into the playoffs. He's proven that he can put up big numbers that you don't see every day. He's proven that he can earn a contract, and it's well earned and well deserved this summer. And so now what he can focus on is a clear mind of absolutely just helping a team win. That's what it's all about now. It's not about a contract anymore. It's not about numbers anymore. It's about winning. He's starting to embrace that and understand that more and more each day. And that's by his example now, every day, and his approach to the work and proving to the other guys in the locker room how important this is to him to help a team win. And to be able to grow into that role, that saying that to much is given, more is required. He's really understanding what that means. When his other teammates walk in the building now, they're looking for Hassan Whiteside. They're looking to see his approach, his consistency, his desire to help a team win. That's really where leadership starts. And then you can become a vocal leader and grow as our past leaders have done on championship teams before. But he's learning what those first steps are, and that's by an example, by taking more responsibility as people are watching him and how he leads us by example.